It's time now for Jeff's car culture. Four-door Camaros.
Yeah.
Well, you know, guess what? I read a story that Ford is going to build a four-door Mustang. So imagine that.
Well, let's just hold on to the
Strangest
end of the
thing.
story, will we? Okay. Well, General Motors has confirmed an ambitious 5-year product offensive with dozens of new updated models in the works. And while the finer points are still locked away for now, reports suggest that Chevrolet could re-enter the performance sedan segment with an all-new flagship wearing the Camaro name. Again, for a badge that has always meant 2 doors and a back seat nobody really wanted to sit in, unless you're biology class, that would make a massive departure. A 4-door fastback brakes with everything in the nameplate has stood for, yet it could also give Chevrolet the halo car it lacks once you climb down the Corvette lineup. These images, what we'll see here in this the segment here, show everything that could make the case work, from sheet metal right down to what might sit under the hood. Rather than mimicking a previous Camaro, the exclusive design study adapts cleaner, more sophisticated aesthetics up front with a razor-thin full LED light bar, stretches across the nose, and a bold hexagonal grille, while sculptured lower sections exude an aggressive stance. In profile, a sweeping fastback roofline flows seamless into a short deck, creating elegant proportions despite its 4-door layout. The front fenders sport an arrow blade and emphasizes a strong axle-to-dash ratio, while deep scallop doors pronounce rear haunches and muscular surfacing.
Those writers at Chevrolet.
I know, this AI stuff is crazy. At the rear, Ovid triplet element LED taillights are joined by a gloss black panel that highlights his broad shoulders, a sizable diffuser, quad exhaust outlets, and the LFA-inspired vertical air vents complete the bold look. Chevrolet's Corvette, Equinox, Blazer EV provide plenty of clues at what you're looking at. Performance flagship interior could head. I've got an opinion on this. The expected curved digital instrument cluster and expansive central infotainment display running GM's latest Google-based software. AI-powered voice control and integrated navigation will be integrated. The automaker's stubborn approach to be omitting the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto needs a little bit of rethinking. Bringing the Camaro nameplate to a 4-door layout would deliver a genuine rear seat accommodation and a sizable liftback cargo area. Look for heavily bolstered sports seats, premium materials, and performance-focused driving modes. GM has yet to reveal any mechanical information, but possibility that it could use an evolution of the rear drive alpha platform underpinning the current Cadillac CT5. It could adopt a 270 horsepower, 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder or a 350 horsepower, 3-liter twin-turbo V6 in a mild hybrid assist. V8 powered in SS should be the I take that back. The V8 power in SS and ZL1 could feature the CT5 Blackwing supercharger, 6.2-liter LT4 producing 668 horsepower and 659 foot-pounds of torque. All versions would receive a 10-speed auto with a line lock and wash control, and a 6-speed manual for 8-cylinder models only. Should Chevrolet greenlight a 4-door Camaro? That's up to you. It would compete with an in-house Cadillac CT5, the Mustang's long-rumored Mustang Mach-4 sedan. There you go, Don. Others rivals would include an upper echelon offerings such as a BMW 5 Series and an Audi 6 4-door. Pie in the sky thinking? Well, could be realistic hope. That's my story.
I don't know. Here's my thought. So what about Cadillac? Now, they're supposed to be the performance. Now, granted, they've got all of the performance in a 4-door sedan, correct? In the CTS?
Yep.
Yeah.
Big motor, big stuff.
So the only company within the General Motors umbrella would be Chevrolet that doesn't have a performance vehicle and a 4-door, because they've got a 2-door in the Corvette.
Right.
So I could see, I hate to say, I could see the Camaro going to a 4-door.
Yeah, and in the story, it says that you look down the Corvette line and the Cadillac line, and then boom, there's that 4-door Chevrolet. And looking at these photos that are produced for this, they're all renderings. There's not a production car. There's nothing built. These are renderings of your Equinox and your this vehicle and that vehicle. And they're taking the back end of this and they're putting it in a design to make it look, a rendering to make it look, what does this look like? How could we make this work? I particularly don't like it, but no,
But we're old.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying this. Every 6 years, we're going to reintroduce the Camaro. I was on the reintroduction when they did the latest model because I was with Pirelli, and we did the 21-inch tires. We were exclusivity for that. So all of the SS had the 21-inch. They were staggered fit. We had a big production, big meeting, blah, blah, blah. And then 6 years later, it's gone and back again. So,
Well, because they weren't selling.
right.
The Mustang was killing them, and it was time to pull the plug on it. Because, you can only keep the Camaro name, I guess, in General Motors' mind anyway, is the fact that they all look the same from year to year to year to year to year in the past, I don't know, 8 years or so?
Yeah, it's been 6 years since they introduced it. It went away, and now it's back again. So,
Yeah.
right.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
All right. Time-